voila, we're in the shed. Alright, so as I said, I promised you, pig nipples. Pig nipple waterer. Got a pack of 10, they all look pretty good. Stainless steel, little spring in there with a rubber grommet, O-ring, and basically when you push down on this, it breaks the seal and the water can come out. So, as you know me with keeping little brackets from leftover jobs here and there. Got these are 316 stainless, just had them cut for a job. And when I get stuff cut, I get extras cut because you never know when they come in handy. And today, they come in handy. Although, the hole is so close to that, it's not funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to die grind out the hole a little bit. So basically it's kind of going to go up to about just over there, so, and that will leave the thread out the back, and then I'll weld this to that. I'll dismantle it first so I don't melt the O-ring, and I'll weld that to that with some stainless stuff, and then I'll have a mounting plate to mount that to, and it'll be nice and secure. So let's just sand this out a bit. Probably just use the little Dremel and a little burr, whatever you call it, bit, just to whip that out so that fits in. Alright, let's do a little bit of grinding. A little bit more. Fingers crossed. Oh, ha ha. Hey. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That's good. Now, put that in the pocket. Now, I'm pretty sure that this thing in there should unscrew. Don't quite know how. I think it should. There we go. Alright, so we've got the little brass retainer bit, we've got a spring, and we've got the O-ring, so that's great. So I've got an O-ring container, so we've got plenty of spare O-rings. That's the little plunger. So the spring, I'll try and put this together somehow. So it goes like that inside the housing, and this brass bit pushes against the spring, which in turn pushes the plunger and the O-ring against the little seat in there, and that's what gives it the watertight seal. And then when you move it on the angle, it cracks the seal. When you move it in here, breaks the seal and the water comes out. So we'll put them in a safe spot over there, which I'll probably forget about, and then that can get welded right there like that. Make sure it's nice and square, you know. I'll set up a little jig to hold it, and then that leaves me the thread to do the thread tape and the fitting. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm set up. I'll do a brief explanation of what I'm going to do, and then I'll bring you in with the camera and I'll show you up close about how I've just kind of, you know, clamped stuff and what we're using. Alright, so what I've done is I've just got some offcuts of brackets and stuff that are just giving me a packer. This just gives me a spacer up off the bench. Just got 2 of them there because that works out to hold it at a suitable height that I want it held at. So just put that there, put that on there, clamp gently because I don't want to disrupt this thing too much. So I've gently just clamped that there, and then I'm going to put a clamp on this bit as well just to hold it. So I make sure I'm just going like a visual square, you know, pretty good to the eye. I don't think the pigs will pick me up on it. Hopefully not. So that's clamped, that's all solid. Good thing when you're welding stuff is to like clamp it together, clamp it down, hold it tight, weld it, let it cool, and it should stay in that position because when you weld stuff it does twist and warp a lot. So we're just going to use the TIG welder. I've just got a Unimig, whatever it is, AC/DC TIG 200 ampere. So it runs off the generator. So I got some tungsten here, red tip, whatever that is. I could tell you, but I'll probably mess it up. Thorierated or non-thorierated or extra thorierated, I don't even know. Don't know. I just know the red one is good for stainless. So that goes in there. I've already sharpened it up on the, like a needle to a point on the little grinding wheel that I just use purely for tungsten, so it doesn't get contaminated. Stick out probably 8mm stick out from the nozzle. Now we have some filler rod, so I'll probably just give it a dab of filler rod. Watch this. This is 1.6mm stainless steel 316 filler rod. So it's just wire, straight wire, stainless steel. And that's what you kind of give it a dab with once you heat it up. Just like using a sparkler, really. Heat, dab, you know, weld, done. Got some argon over there. I'm a bit stingy with the argon because, you know, gas is expensive these days. So probably only go 10, 12 litres a minute on the little gauge, whatever that works out to be, don't know. We'll go 10 litres a minute, just a round number. Probably weld this. This gets welded on DC current. This is like hot start, like push button start. And I'll probably weld this on around, I don't know, I'll just start probably 40 amps, see where that gets me. Because when I go crank up the generator, it'll probably be a bit loud, so I won't be able to talk too much. But I'll just grab the camera and I'll bring you in over here and we'll have a look at the stuff I just mentioned. Okay, so I've got my nipple here clamped down with this. I've got my bracket that I'm actually going to weld to the nipple. And that's just packed up with these two 10mm plates, which are just, as I said before, offcuts from stuff I get cut for jobs. And I'm just using these two other ones as a packer. And I don't know if you can see in there, but that will leave me a decent amount of thread to get the threaded hose fitting on. Now this is the focus. It's probably too small to focus on. I don't know how to get that to focus. There we go. So that's that. Finally it focused. And then we come over here and we've just got the argon and the gauge. I'll just crack the bottle so we've got a bit left, and I'll bring the little, adjust this little knob here till my little ball bearing floats up around the 10 litre mark. And then we've got the machine, so we'll just flick that onto DC down here, so that's good. And I'll go turn it on when I start the generator, and then I'll adjust the amps to suit whatever I want. What did I say? 40. So we'll go 40. All right. Okay, so that's that. Quick and easy. Always make sure you turn your gas bottle off. Double check, because you don't want your, you know, gas bottle leaking out. Now that's probably a little bit hot for now, but I'm just going to go put it under a little bit of water and I'll be back and show you. So just a bit of weld. That's it, and then I can screw this onto whatever and I can still run the threaded fitting off the back. Okay, so as luck would have it, I never throw anything out. So this is just one of those cheap Bunnings, whatever it is, kinetic water connector, stainless steel braided hose, 1.5 meters long. So that just screws onto the pig nipple fitting. They just have like a little rubber seal in there. So I'll just get this spanner, because I've just done it up on by hand. So I'll just get the spanner and we'll just give it a little So now we have a hose, and I'll just fix it to the fence. Might just get a little bit of wood, a couple of tech screws, and fix it to the fence, and then we will go from it there. Alright, let's go to hog heaven. Still kind of winging the plan, still not too sure, but we'll get there. What do I need? Oh, I need a plan, that's what I need. Okay, so the plan's almost there. So, what I did is I had to get a, whatever that is, 3/4 to 1/2 inch reducer. So that fits in a tank here, like that. My braided hose screws on the end, nicely. That takes us to the nipple. So if I screw this in here, and I fill it up with water from the firefighter that I just filled from the tank that we drink out of. So I plan on testing the nipple myself to make sure it's okay. Screw this in here. Okay, that's on. And now screw this on. Don't cross thread it because the plastic thread sometimes can be a bit, you know, dicky when you're screwing like a metal thread onto it. So just go up here easy. Okay. Right, now all we're missing is some water. And then all I've got to work out is go back to the shed, get some wood and screw it to the fence and screw this on, and we should be good to go. Okay, so we are here. Now, this is good for a temporary thing, but it's not how it's going to be. But that's it. So it's all rigged up, ready to test. So we should just be able to squeeze that down and water should come out. Hey, just like that. Oh, and if I go onto it, it's going to look a bit sus, but you know, I believe in testing stuff first before the animals do. So, oh, I might chip my teeth, but that's pretty hard. Will pigs chip their teeth on that? I'm kind of at the wrong angle, you know, but that's like a good bit of water. Yeah, when they suck on that, suck, yep. I'm not going to do that because I can't afford to get my teeth fixed. If I chip my 2 front teeth, that won't be good.
Say hi.
Hi.
Today we're road tripping.
Road tripping.
Going on a driving date, we call them.
Yeah.
This is what you do when you don't get out much.
That's kind of what I do. Take her on driving dates to go pick up stuff.
Dates.
So, where are we heading to today?
Well, like you said, we're picking up stuff. Okay, so this is part of the pig plan. Now, you would have already seen that we got our piggies, and this is part of us doing the setup. So we need to feed them, right?
Apparently.
And we found somewhere local that does organic barley and oats that we're going to grab, and we're going to do a fermented pig feed. Going to get a bunch off them. It's from Rusty Grove's farm, and they're actually on YouTube. If you don't watch them, head over and see them.
Check them out.
And I'll get them to say hello when we get there. And we've also found a place fairly locally that does locally sourced composting. So we're going to get a whole bunch of soil for our veggie garden. So it's a bit of an exciting day, and yeah, we're just going to enjoy being out and about. Beautiful,
it's a beautiful day.
Autumn day. Yeah. And yeah, give you a bit of a look-see of our travels, and we'll catch you in a bit. See you guys. There we go.
Yes.
Thanks for that, Paul.
Yeah. No.
Hey, how much land you guys got here? So this is Rustic Groves Farm. I think I said Rusty Groves Farm when we were talking before, Corey.
Yeah. Don't worry, I get it wrong all the time.
So you and Alyssa, we've already mentioned that you guys have a YouTube channel.
Yes. We've got about 1,700 acres we're running here.
Okay.
So yeah, run a few sheep, couple of cows. Got rid of most of those though.
Yeah.
And yeah, do a bit of crop.
Yeah,
so,
you recently got a new cow, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, no, we've got Sadie, our milking cow.
Yes.
Going not too bad, bit of a learning experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, slowly being able to milk her a little bit easier.
Well, we're interested in seeing that because at some point we want our first milking cow as well.
Yes.
So you come from a farming family, don't you?
Yes, yeah, like this is a farm I grew up on.
Okay. So how many years has your family had this farm for?
Probably 60 to 70, I'd say.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
So,
and have you always done like chemical-free stuff, or is this like a new generation?
Mostly chemical-free. We have used chemicals sparingly in the past, but yeah, nothing major.
Nice.
It's always been rip up, work back, and then seed.
So we grabbed oat and barley off you. What else do you crop here?
Pretty much oats and barley.
Okay.
Yep. So
awesome.
this, what you've got is an oats barley mix, so which come out of this paddock just here.
Yep.
So yeah, we just put it straight through the header and put it straight into this fill bin.
Awesome.
So.
All right. Appreciate that, mate. This is going to be our piggy food.
Yes.
So awesome.
Might even be my breakfast.
Cool. We shall let you get to the rest of your day.
Yep. No.
Thank you so much. Alrighty, that's that job done. Now to the soil. Off to the soil, Mr. RP.
Off to the soil place. Yes.
Right. Trucking on. Date's going good so far.
Are you enjoying it?
It's so much fun.
Hey?
We didn't actually film any footage of us at the soil place, but we will definitely be talking to you guys more about that in future videos. So we are just about done for our driving date for today, and that ended up being a long day. It was fun though.
Yeah. Well, we got chatting to the compost guy, and wow, we learnt some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So he's so much experience, so knowledgeable. So we've got our compost in the back, and we won't tell you all the details about it now because we're going to do a separate video. We had a chat to him, and we're going to kind of dive into his company and what he produces. We'll give you some more information about that. And the compost that he gave us is a new blend. So he's asked us to give it a try and give him feedback on it.
Yep.
And we're going to do a video about that and kind of track the progress and just give you a few more details about that.
Yeah.
So that will be in a separate video, but that's really exciting. Rattling my bones, this truck. But now we've got to get home, get this pig feed off, get that soaking, set up the feed system.
Oh, because what are we doing tomorrow?
Because tomorrow we're getting the piggies.
Yeah.
But you would have already seen that, so for you that's already happened. Were we excited? Do we love it? Can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
Alright, so we'll leave you and this truck for now, and we'll be back. We'll be back
it wasn't
later.
made for comfort.
We'll be back later with more details about the feed and the final touches we're doing to finish off the pig pen.
Going to drop this side down.
Alright.
And I don't want it to slam down.
Right.
You know? So, hopefully, okay, you ready? You just look out the way.
You want me to move out of the way?
Yeah. At least that way just one of us will get injured.
me.
Hey.
I didn't slam down.
No.
You injure yourself?
No.
Awesome.
I'm not bleeding, so that's great.
Even better.
So,
Okay.
that's our dirt.
Yeah. Okay.
It may just unload itself.
Maybe.
Alright, so I've got to try and come in here and try and lift this out.
Ah.
So I'm not sure if this is one of our better plans, but
Gotta have a plan.
it's a plan. That worked so much better than I thought it was going to work. I thought the dirt was going to really hold it in, you know. All right, so
Little flap Corey, mate.
little flap. I just cut a hole with the grinder and just a couple of hinges and this handle, it's quality. What a mission!
Mission successful though.
Mission successful. It's almost like jumping a motorbike off a cliff with a parachute. I'm going to put some sort of little... I thought about just some of that gaffer tape, like that material type tape on both sides of this to make like a little flap. So when it shuts down, it's at least attempted to be vermin proof. That was our whole idea. Let's get some buckets and get some of this soaking.
Yep.
Now what ratio do we do, miss?
I don't know, like 1 to 2.
Got an
1 to
idea.
4.
We'll do
What do we decide? Because I don't think there was a consensus.
We'll do a quick message to Honeybee. So I've just sent a message to the bee. Hey, what ratio of water to feed? Oh, is she here? Oh, that's your phone.
That would be my phone.
Well, is she here? What ratio of water to feed do we need? Okay, and we'll see what she says. So I think maybe
1 to 4?
anywhere from
1 to 2 to 1 to 4?
3 to 1 to 4 to 1.
Oh, whichever way around.
Because I presume it's going to oh, I won't shut you.
Oh.
Hey. Did you enjoy your date?
Yeah.
It was great. I even bought you lunch at that servo. Nothing but class around here, I'll tell you.
This is what keeps our marriage strong. Alright.
That and because no one else would have me.
Well, we'll see you when we go to pick up the pigs, but you would have already seen that. So.
Yes, and you'll probably see us in some sort of different video tomorrow because we're going to be doing the veggie beds. We're going to load it up with the dirt and the branches and the wood and the mushroom stuff.
With all the things.
So we're going to load the 2 beds up, ready to go. I will...
And we got some soil to test.
What's the time?
It's like 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Oh, I should head down to hardware and get some retic pipe.
The reticulation?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they don't open till 8 in the morning and day's half over then. Oh, this could be...
The bee.
This could be the bee. I'll read it to myself first, just in case there's, you know, something. Okay. She says, I usually just fill the bucket to just over halfway with the grains and then fill to the top with water. That is what we will do.
Okay. Which would work out because it's probably ratio by weight.
I guess weight-wise, the water would
not
be
ratio necessarily
per kilo than this
volume. Yeah,
because this holds 1,000 litres of water, but it only holds. I think Paul said this is about around 600 kilos.
Yep.
So yeah, this is obviously grain is obviously lighter than water.
Okay.
Right. Later, we're going to go do something, and we'll see you guys in some video somewhere down the track.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.